Hey guys, it's me, Speeder Sonic. I know it's been a little while since I actually made another Fighting Plarail video, but I'm back with another one. Good to know. It's good to know. But as well, I unfortunately have a little bit of a status update regarding one of my old Fighting Plarail trains here. You see, last night, my old 100 trains motor has unfortunately burnt out, which sucked. Which means I had to go back to, of course, I had to use, like, my 200 train's crappy motor and give this train, and give my 100 train that. In order for it to run, since that I don't have any other motors that actually work. I have two others, but unfortunately they're dead. Well, I think they're dead because I tried using like 8-volt batteries, or 9-volt battery, 9-volt, I think. What was it? Yeah, I tried using that to make my trains go faster. And then after, I wanted to switch back to the C batteries, and unfortunately died. Unfortunately killed out the motor, which was complete bullshit. So I eventually swapped out a couple of my motors, which kind of sucked. So now I'm stuck with whatever I've left. But the good news is that my Zero train has of course, a bit of good news. The Fighting Plarail Zero that of course, the Zero train that I bought of that matches the Fighting Plarail model is almost here. I think it should be here around tomorrow. I'm sorry if I don't really do much tomorrow for posting. It's because, of course, with the new Splatfest happening in Splatoon 3 starting tomorrow, I think at 7 o'clock. I don't know. I'm pretty much gonna be a bit relentless with that bit. And as well, from after like that Fighting Plarail battle with Thomas, I decided to go with ordering 100 and 200 together, and that's what I did. So now I have 3 more of the official model Fighting Plarail trains coming. EF81's motor is like slowly dying out, but or it's just like the train's just going a bit slow, which is a bit crap. So I feel like I'd swap it out for the 205 motor, since it's a bit similar. And if you guys are wondering how exactly was I able to like hold my phone here, and then just like make both the trains go without holding it, I got a new try. This is I was using a tripod. Kind of works like a selfie stick, but yeah. I did have an old tripod, but unfortunately it's broken in a bit, so I eventually gave up on that. So, anyways. So for this, I'm gonna do something a bit different for this Fighting Plarail battle. So you see, I have I have 100, 200, 0, 500, and 700 lined up. It's because that EF81, 400, and 205 are going to fight against these trains, and to decide on which of the official models I get next. I still have $125 left over. I'm going to be using that money. I need to try to get the next set of the Fighting Plarail trains. And as well, I'm going to be using my E3 train that I got, as well as Thomas, to decide if I'm going to be getting one of the custom train, one of the trains that has the custom edition. But just like leave it out. I don't even know how to add the custom editions, and quantity is a bit low for the Fighting Plarail train, since that Tommy doesn't really make them anymore. So yeah. So, I'm going to start out in order with EF81 fighting against all these 5 trains, and then 205 fighting against these 5 trains, and 400 versus these 5 trains. The reason why I'm having 400 last is because I already have that official model. EF81 is still missing the its passenger cars. 205 needs its official model, since that on the official model it has blue stripes and yellow wheels, but unfortunately mine doesn't have that. It has gray wheels and green stripes. And green strips of color. See, and of course I'm missing 700 and 500's official models as well. The E3 train that I got doesn't match the one that I'm looking for. Doesn't match the one that I have and that I'm looking for. Unfortunately, it matches my old one that I had when I was a kid. But I don't really mind that, as long as I eventually get the new one to replace, the other one to replace it, then I'll be happy. Like, if the guy doesn't respond back with it, then I guess I would just go for another battle to decide if I will be getting that next. So anyways, if you guys see me like pushing around 100, it's because the motor is being a bit crappy, just like if how I have my 200 train use it. So yeah. So I guess without further ado, let's start the battles and eventually decide which of the official models I will get next. But 100, 200, and 0 are already done, so I won't be getting their official models anymore. So I think I'm gonna be so I think in this I'm gonna have yeah, I think I might know how to do this since I have E3 and Thomas already up. So I'm gonna be using them in battle. So like the two winners will be going up against them. So I mean of course I've already got 400's official model. 0, 100, and 200 models are coming. I don't know when Zero's is coming. I mean, of course, I looked back at the tracking and it said it would be here tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure. But of course, guys, I would let you know in a future video, but I don't entirely know exactly when, but I will let you guys know in future when it does happen. Then, so 205, EF81, 700, and 500 are the only other ones that are left to go with. So I guess if EF81 and 205 fail, then 700 and 500 will be the last ones to go after their official models. We'll say, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. But anyways, let's get on with the battles. Jesus, that was a mouthful. Sorry about that, guys. This EF81's battery ran out of juice, so I needed to replace it. So I guess we could get back into it. I'll throw that out later. Anyways, go. Well, guys, the F81 has unfortunately failed at 100, so the next challenger for that is going to be 205. I guess this is a bit hard to try to figure out to get this out. I will eventually throw this battery out after this video, so yeah. So anyways, let's get on with the next one. Status update, guys. It is the next day. Yesterday I was filming for a couple days. On the 5th was when I started filming, and that day I got this Zero Train, which was what I ordered. But unfortunately, it didn't match the item description. The white was supposed to, top is supposed to be white. The wheels are meant to be red, but instead they're gray, which is complete bullshit. Shit, I know. But if I don't get a refund for my money back, if I don't get my money back for this one, then I will hold on to this and maybe use that one, that Zero Train, in my Fighting Plarail videos, but I'm not entirely sure if I will be using it. But anyways, let's just get back to the fights. But I mean, one part of good news is that I found a cheaper a guy who has the D51 train sold cheaply, so I bought that on the 5th while I was out door dashing, and yeah. So guys, let's just get back to the fight. So I'll be back in a few. I mean, then whatever. Look, you know what? Let's just get back to the fights. well, EF81 has unfortunately failed at beating 0. And of course, with 400 losing, EF81's second chances are over. Meaning 400's done. I mean, this is the official model of 400, so I don't really need to do anything else with that. So yeah, I'll just put them over to the side. 100, 200, and 0. Well, 0's official model, I still have to get, because I got a fluke. I now have to wait until I can be able to get the right one. I'll have to wait until I get the right one, which is a bit retarded. Same for E3, which is going to be a bit annoying. But I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get that down later. You're able to get that down later. I don't know. So EF81 is not going to be getting the official model either. So I'll just put that over to the side. So 700 and 500 are going to face against each other to see who will face against 205 in a final round. And the winner of that will be getting their official model next. Well, 700 I couldn't exactly find the official model of, since that the gray is that there's like a darker gray stripes over these like little lines. So I'd have to like paint them in the lighter gray, which is going to take me a little while. So I have no idea, but anyways, let's just get this over with so that we can find out, so that we can decide on which train to get next. So yeah. 700 versus 500. Winner of that faces 205. And maybe I'll have E3 and Thomas fight to see which of the official models are next. I mean, I've already got D51 on the way, so yeah. We'll eventually decide on that later. So yeah. Let's get on with this. Okay, that was weird. Alright guys, we're down to our final results of who will be fighting for their official model, 205 or 500. And I've already got E3, and I got E3 and Thomas down here, since those guys are fighting Plarail trains too. But unfortunately, the E3 train matches my old one that I had when I was a kid. I'm happy that I have a replacement. It's been for my old one, but I feel a bit upset that I didn't get the one that matches the Fighting Plarail model. I mean, this is supposed to be blackened out, and the wheels are meant to be yellow, but fortunately, the guy didn't send me the red one, which is kind of crap. But I'm not mad. I'm happy that I have the one that matches my old one, since that because I did have other train motors, but I either lost them or they completely died, and I had no idea what to do with them, which is a bit bullshit. So, I feel like this is going to be, like, a bit confusing with trying to decide on which Fighting Plarail train to get next. Because I feel like, because I'm still waiting to get E3's official Fighting Plarail model. I mean, I'm just using this E3 train just to hold in the slot for now. So yeah, it's just to hold it in the slot. And Thomas, I've already got the official model. This one matches it perfect. This one matches the one that I was looking for perfectly. D51 is already on the way. It should be here next week. week, but I have no idea how many more days it's going to take me to get this published. Probably like another day or two, but I don't know. I feel like I'd want to get this done since the Splatfest is later on tonight. So yeah. So 500 and 200 Fun will fight for their official model. E3 and Thomas will also fight for theirs. I mean, I feel like I'd want to get the passenger cars for Thomas and E3 for the official model, but I'm not entirely sure. Since I've got D51 coming, I think I'm just going to fight from E3's official model, and if Thomas wins, then I'd get to 11. I think I'd want to get the Thomas's passenger cars at another time, but I have no idea when that actually will be. So, you know what? Let's just get on with this, and then I'll eventually decide on what to do next. Uh-oh. I guess this could be a good reason why I should replace 205 soon. I feel like the motor, sounds like the motor might be burning out, but I don't entirely know. So, all right, let's get on to the next match. Well, guys, we are down to our final results of 205 and Thomas. This is probably going to be a little while with this fight, but I mean, of course, since one of the trains is slow and one of them looks like the motor is burning out or something, I don't have any clue exactly, but whatever. Anyways, this final round is going to decide which of the next official models I'm going to buy, either 211 or 205's official model. So, let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go! Alright guys, I'm sorry if I slow the trains down. It's just that I just wanted to try to get the thing over with so it doesn't take too long. But I know some of you guys are still fans of this stuff. I mean, I feel like I'm the only American YouTuber to still ever use these. Besides from other users like 0601 Yukata, Pibota, those kinds of guys. Like, they're from Japan. Of course, guys, the 100 and 200 trains come from a different seller. So I don't know if they're going to match the official models of the Fighting Plarail trains. So, I mean, we still have to wait. Uh-oh, not again. Oh, thank God. I guess I was trying to just speed it up. What? Well, since 205 is still on the track, I guess that means he's the winner. Well, guys, that was definitely a bit of a crazy battle with this track. I definitely like putting it together. Really enjoy putting these tracks together. I feel like I'm the only one, like one of the only American YouTubers to still do this. But, I mean, I think I've seen other YouTubers do this, but just with, like, Thomas trains. But, I mean, I only have one, because it's a Fighting Plarail train. And as shown in 0601 Yukata's videos, I'm trying to carry over his legacy since he unfortunately stopped posting Fighting Plarail videos in 2014. So I figured I'd continue the legacy on as well with bringing back memories for you guys. So, I mean, I really hope that you guys are all enjoying these battles. I know that I definitely am. So I think the next battle will probably be like like the last track, but like 3-on-3 or something. I don't know yet. But of course, with 100's motor burning out, and I think I'm gonna wait a couple of months. I think I'm just gonna wait a few weeks before I actually get onto my next video, and to let you guys know if I have the official models of 100 and 200 before going on to my next video. But of course, the winner of this championship is 205, so he will be getting his official model next. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to know when I upload a brand new video. So, I'm going to get this video put together. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next Fighting Plarail video, or whatever video happens next in general. So, bye.